what's coming in before the end of the month? Let's find out. All right. So, oh, it looks like some type of like money is coming in, some security associated with material. I'm seeing like this material is going to make you feel really happy, and it's going to kind of lead to this 10 of Cups energy of feeling like this ultimate fulfillment. So this is something that you have been working really hard on. It's something that you've been putting a lot of effort and time into, and you know, your work and your effort and your time is going to start paying off for you. And so I do see that this is something that you've been working on your own with for a while. And you've been putting a lot of time and energy into it. I do see that it's like something associated with healing. I just heard like a healer of some sort, and that could be in a lot of different ways. So maybe you create art that is healing, or you give messages that are healing, or you do Reiki is the other thing I heard, like energy healing like that. Sound healing is another thing that I heard. But you're starting to see yourself in this energy of the Queen of Pentacles. And so you're starting to more so sit in this energy of stability and this energy of like seeing yourself and who you are, and like really seeing yourself truly and honestly, which is kind of what's bringing this towards you in some ways. So this is something that you've been working on for a pretty long time, and you've put a lot of persistence and determination and time into this being able to create this thing. And I'm hearing that you haven't really seen anything completely yet. There has been like these little like moments of things drizzling in is what I just heard. So little things kind of like dropping into your reality that are starting to like help you to see that like you are on the right track and you're doing the right thing. It hasn't been anything really, really large, but there's been a couple of things that have shown you that you're moving forward correctly. And that you're actually like doing the inner work is actually starting to show externally. So the fact that you've spent the time doing the inner work, you've decided to put down the burdens, you've decided to let them go, bury them is what I just heard. Now you're realizing that the releasing of those thought patterns and all of that space that it was taking up in your mind has actually helped you to become more solid and more balanced within yourself, which is what is starting to bring this into your reality and why you're starting to see this trickle in. I do hear that like with this trickle, there is like this excitement that's coming in as well around like your ability to recognize that the more that your mind is open and clear and not stuck in these grief patterns or these worry patterns, the more you're starting to get these creative insights and these creative ideas of what to do moving forward to add on to what you are already doing. So you've really done so much clearing when it comes to the mind around like your thought patterns and the ways that you were thinking and over worrying. And what I'm hearing specifically is like thinking about other people and what they're doing, or like worried about like other people you were in relationship with and kind of over giving your energy in that way. You've turned a lot of it towards yourself personally. And because of that turn towards yourself, that's kind of what is helping you to bring this in and have these new creative ideas. What else do they need to know before November ends? What other things are coming in before the end of the month? So it does say here that there's still something that you're needing to kind of like walk away from. And as soon as you are able to completely walk away from this thing, then you will be able to like bring in exactly what you've been waiting for. So it feels like this is more so like a thought pattern. Maybe it's like having to do with like, I heard surrender. So this complete surrender, like maybe there's a little bit of like this fear-based worry that's like happening in some ways still. And because of that, there's like a little bit of an imbalance. But once you're fully able to just trust and surrender, and more so trust yourself that everything is happening in divine timing exactly as it's supposed to, that is what's going to really start making movement for you. So you've already started moving through that surrender and really holding strong in that belief and having faith, which is why you're starting to see the trickle. And the more that you are able to fully lean into that, the more you are opening up this floodgate to let it in for you. So that is the advice, is just to like keep doing what you're doing and continue to work on surrender and having faith and trust that you're exactly where you're supposed to be at exactly the right time right now, and that everything is playing out for you exactly as it's meant to. If this does resonate with you, please do leave me a 10/10 because you're ending out a cycle here in the comments. And I hope that this was helpful. Love and light.